So art is anything. Sa akin, art is anything that we do to express what we feel, what we think, what we see, how we appreciate things, and then try to make things out of this. This is the art that I do. So I do crafts, I do painting, I do all of these are all facets of art. Yung mga kaibigan, mga friends ako na they weave and they express. It's a craft. Weaving is a craft, but it's a way of how they express. So pag nagwe-weave sila, it's their art and it's a craft. It may not be visual arts na naka-frame tapos ibebenta natin. Can be in already made fabrics. It's their art and it's their craft. Iba naman, there are visual artists, there are sculptors, sculptors, they do sculptures, they mold things with their hands and create works of art. Those are all facets of art. One of the forms of art that I do is actually film. I started by, yung influence ko sa film, nagsimula lang yan dahil sa panonood ng pelikula. And then after nung nanonood ng pelikula, I got to be invited by friends to join in filmmaking. So doon ko na simulan yung natutunan na appreciate, bukod sa ma-appreciate mo na manood ng pelikula, ma-appreciate mo na rin na kung paano gumawa ng pelikula, paano siya magsimula from the start of when you start by conceptualizing a story, then trying to write, put them into writing, and then eventually pag may pera, pwede mo na siyang i-produce. Anyway, the production of film nowadays has been made easier, even made easier because of the presence of our mobile phones. So this is one of the ways that we are advocating now, is the use of mobile phones to make films. So since yun actually yung pinaka main art ko is film, so as one of the facets of what I do, so I would like to to share to you a film that I made. Actually, it's not a film; it's an audition that we did back in 2019 to audition for one that para sa film ko na my first actual film, which is Tadhana, which was released in 2020 na during the pandemic. So let me share. Ikita ba yung ano? Wait. Kasama ba siya na sana share?
Yes po.
Na-share yung film?
Not yet. It's the screen pa lang.
Ah, the screen. Okay. Sige. Yun pala. Kailangan ko share yung screen na. New share. Kita?
Yes po, kita po.
Yes po.
Pipick up yung audio?
Ay, kulang. Can you try to share the audio as well? Share sound.
Hindi ko nga na-share yung audio. Saglit. Madala akong
That's okay po.
saglit. Paano nga ulit mag-share ng audio? Ba't hindi lumalabas yung click?
It's there some more dito sa my share and then my share sound dyan.
Share
More.
sound.
That. Yan.
Optimize for video clip. Share. Repeat. Anyway, this 3-minute actually it's an audition short. It's actually, you can still call it a short film. It has a beginning and an end, although medyo cliffhanger, pero may pauna na akong sabi ko may pa-cliffhanger siya. But it is an audition I did for an actor that I needed for my film. So siya yung yung bida dito is naging eventually na artista ko sa pelikula and police talaga siya. This was shot in Camp Jeronimo Montes in Bontoc. So, and I shot using mobile phone lang. Sir, night ng blood test results. So, as I was suspecting talaga confirmed by dengue ng sakit ng anak ko. And what we can only do is to manage the fever and to give electrolytes. Yan siya ang sakit na doon. So, nine prescription, so you can buy some of the medicines available at the pharmacy. Did it make sense? Do you have any reactions? May mali, ganon?
Sir, anong nangyari?
Anong
Okay,
nangyari?
that was a very blunt question that I think everybody's trying to ask that too. Ano daw nangyari?
Anong nangyari? If you digest, actually, this is the one reason why I got into film is you can create different thoughts. I mean, you can express your different thoughts in creating stories, no? It's like out of a footage, ano yung kalalabasan niya kung sakaling inedit mo siya at gagawan mo siya ng kwento. So if you look at it, the audition was like ano lang, parang pinaglakad ko lang yung police, pinupo ko, gano'n. He didn't have any idea kung ano yung kalalabasan ng kwento. Until pinasok ko yung voice. Anyway, apologies if yung iba pwedeng hindi sila nakakaintindi nung language na nagamit. Partly medyo English naman yung ginamit. So siguro some of you were able to understand yung language. Sino ang Kangkanay dito? I think there are several naman pag binabasa ko yung mga apelyido nyo. Marami naman Kangkanay eh. So yun. So nung pinaglakad ko lang siya from Paupo, then naglakad pababa, and then wala pa yon yung audio na idea na may sasabog. Wala pa doon yung idea na mag-voice over. Ako yung nag-voice over noon na nagsabing may dengue yung anak niya. So he wasn't aware na ang kwento niya may dengue, tungkol sa may dengue anak. But then afterwards, from the footage, tapos isalpak mo na lahat yung sound effects and the voiceovers, nakabuo siya ng story. Medyo cliffhanger siya because pag tinitignan natin, medyo cliffhanger siya kasi ano yung nangyari? Ano yung pagsabog? So the title, the title niya is Battles. Sometimes we get into different battles in our lives. Yun yung idea. Meron siyang anak na nasa ospital, pero dahil pulis siya, nung may pagsabog, there's a possible na encounter somewhere, malapit lang. And ano yung ngayon yung mangyayari sa kanya? Is he going to look after an ailing child na nasa ospital dahil nasa ospital dahil may dengue? Or is he going to deal with his profession as a police dahil kailangan niyang humarap doon sa insurgency na nangyayari sa kung saan siya? So this was set in Bontoc, this mountain province. Definitely marami sa atin nakakaalam are aware about the case of insurgencies that are happening there. Yon, that's the battles.
Yeah, so I think nakarelate naman mostly. You were able to understand it with its title, which is Battles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So that's for film. Crafting. Or gusto niyo pa ulit ng film? Mahaba-haba pala yung ano natin. Mahaba-haba ang 3 hours natin. I can discuss film if you want. Actually, napapansin ko actually currently, maraming nurses din na pumapasok sa pagbibilag. Sino ang popular na nurse ngayon na sinusunod dahil sa vlogs niya? Anyone who's aware? Hindi pa naman kayo nurses, full-fledged nurses, but when you get into nursing, marami lalo yung mga nasa abroad, nagkakaroon sila ng sideline na pagbibilag eh. Gumagawa sila ng vlogs related to, it may not always be pala na related to their profession, pero nag-earn sila ng income through YouTube. One of the popular nurses is Nurse Even. It's actually based in London. Yan. So, how to further discuss? Ano nga yung isa pang ano natin, Gracelyn?
Yung isang question.
Yeah, there's other question.
Yes. My question for you is how do you treat art, or what is art for you as an artist? What have you discovered so far?
Ayun, I explained there earlier. Sinabi ko naman yung tungkol sa how I got yung the different facets, different arts that I do. Basta sabi ko, art is for me as an artist, any way means of expression is an art.
Okay.
Pwede kang nagluluto ka dahil ay yung gusto mong express yung sarili mo, naiiyak ka sa sibuyas na ang mahal-mahal. So, naghanap ka ng paraan para maghanap ka ng alternative para sa sibuyas. And then nakita mo yung tumutubo naman pala na onion leeks sa labas. Tapos kumuha ka, tapos yun ang ginamit mong panggisa. And then nakagubo ka ng masarap na pagkain. Food is also a means of art. Pwede ring sabi ko, film is another mode of art. Music, yung paggigitara mo, pwedeng it's a different an expression. So it's still art. Lahat ng ways that we do to express our art. Yun ang point ko as an artist. That's the reason why sabi nga nila, mukha akong jack of all trades na artist. I get into visual arts. I partly do music siguro. Gamit yung gongs, pwede rin gamit ang xylophone, creating random music, pwedeng anyone who, alam mo nyo yung abistong, yung bamboo na pinapatugtog using iniipit yung sa lips tapos para siyang drum. Pero ang dinadrum niya yung cavity ng mouth. So that's another expression. So isa pa is, sabi ko, I do visual arts. Actually, when I do visual arts, medyo mixed media ako. So let me share one. So this is a mixed media. Yan. If you look at it, so it's wire, pero may painting siya sa background. And then may beads. These are all beads. So may painting siya sa background. This is wire. And these are beads. So the mixed media, they call it mixed media if you use acrylic together with other materials to create an artwork. So another one. So these are coral beads made out of yung corals na nahahanapan from sa gilid na ng dagat, na wash out, and then nakulayan siya to red. Generally they're white. This is still wire. and an acrylic painting sa background. So there are just two the artworks, and these are parang preview lang. Ilalagay yan ay part of the SAIS launching of the exhibit as SM. The SAIS exhibit is the 6th anniversary of Pasacalye, and we're launching them this September 21 in SM. So if you have time, you can go to SM and look around. Punta kayo sa second floor, tabi ng Starbucks, and makikita nyo doon yung current exhibit. But there we're taking them down for the upcoming new exhibit, which is SAIS. Pero at the moment, pwede kayo mamasyal doon and maybe try to reflect and try to check on the artworks and see how maraming participants doon are actually nurses. Bets Lagipo is Bets Beltran Lagipo is a nurse by profession, pero on the side nagpipinta din siya. So kasama siya sa nag-exhibit sa SM. So just to share, maraming nurses, maraming din na they do painting on the side. I also have yung cousin ko naman, Clinton Aniversario, is also, hindi naman siya nurse, medtech siya by profession, supposedly, pero hindi niya rin practice ang pagiging medtech niya. He got into arts. So wood sculptures, assemblage ng welded na metals na discarded na nahanapan niya, and he does syringe painting. So instead of paintbrush ang ginagamit niya sa pagpipinta, ang ginagamit niya syringe. So yun. So it just shows na we can do different ways to express ourselves in arts. Yan.
Right. And he is the owner of, what's the name of his museum na?
Clinton Museum.
Clinton Museum.
Sa Clinton Museum sa
Palispis?
Marcos
Highway, right?
Marcos Highway.
Yes.
Marcos Highway.
I see. Right. So I see you're also acquainted with him. Right. So that in a sense is okay. That is Mr. Julius actually telling us that we are not limited to the course that we are going to take. Okay. But then again, you're just on this step, so you will be able to see the world in a bigger manner soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
actually
think
maganda kasi siya as I've seen sa iba din. I've been able to work with policemen, no? And on the side, when after exposing them to the arts, so they do arts on the side. It's a way to take their mind, parang naging siya, psychotherapy. Nagagamit na psychotherapy after, for example, after coming from a rough na encounter or anything na pwede nilang gawing expression. Nagiging mood nila para to deal with mental health. So yun.
That's right. Yeah. So it is a talent naman and the skill at the same time. We can never know what we will be able to do. Yeah. So I think ready na sila, Manong. I just call you Manong.
So we're already on crafts, no? So coming from the visual arts, so let's go to crafts. So magka-craft tayo. So anyone who has the Dreamcatcher was an influence of the American Indians. And then pinasikat siya na parang series ng Korean dahil sa Dreamcatcher. So sa Dreamcatcher lang naman, the idea is to create parang image of i-recreate mo yung spider web using any material that you have, sinulid or tali, basta magre-recreate ka ng spider web. Kasi yun yung idea ng the Dreamcatcher is like, when you set up the Dreamcatcher, it catches it catches the dreams para sa mga ilinalagay nila sa tulugan ng yung bata. So it's generally hinahang siya. So ang idea is to catch daw yung bad dreams. Although sabi ng iba, it catches all dreams at hindi lang bad pati good dreams. Anyway, still that's the Dreamcatcher. So the idea is to recreate yung spider web. So generally, ang ginagamit to make the Dreamcatcher is to use a round object na magiging frame mo. So yung iba, maybe naganap sila nung rattan na loop, no? Sinong meron? Meron bang may rattan na loop? Anyway, ako hindi ako nagkano ng rattan loop. Naganap ako ng branch sa labas. And then gumamit ako ng wire. And this is my loop.
Okay, for those who have rattan loops, please bring it out. For those who don't have materials, please listen carefully and watch carefully so that you will be able to do it soon. I'm recording this, but we don't know.
So, ang ginawa ko since I may not have on standby na rattan loop, so I made a wire loop. I wire na circular wire. Sinuspend ko siya dito sa branch. So dito ako ngayon gagawa ng aking Dreamcatcher. Anyone who has their circular loops? So the idea lang naman is so I have yung tali. So idea lang naman is to recreate spider web. So imagine na kayo yung spider, tapos gumagawa kayo nag-spin kayo ng kanyang sariling web. So tali mo lang naman on one corner. Yung iba, you can actually use other sinulid na yung medyo makapal para visible naman. Yung pantahi kasi medyo masyado manipis. So, I'll just cut a part of this. So magtatali kayo on layo ko lang konti. Tali, ditay, and then try to create another. Parang magtatali din ulit hanggang umikot.
Nagets ba yung first step? Si Mr.
Kaya tali
Aquino
lang.
Tali.
Tatali nyo lang. And then, gagawa kayo tapos magtatali kayo ulit. Tapos ang gagawin nyo is i-repeat nyo yan hanggang makagawa kayo ng ikot.
Okay, for those who are having a hard time, in case mahuli kayo just just notify us so we can pause so that we can see how to go about it again. Okay. Right, so make another one like that.
Actually, you're going to repeat hanggang makagawa ka ng buong ikot. Buong palibot. But just make knots on the frame. Yeah, I'll cut down on this one. Tanggalin ko na lang muna yung ano ko. Para mas madali. Para sa inyo. So, there. So you're say a circular frame. So yun. And then, pagdating dito, you try to, pag nasa dulo na kayo, nag-connect na yung buong loop nyo. So, wala. Layo pala. So, move ka ng konti. Kumusta yung iba? Saan So kung malaki yung medyo maraming loops gagawin. The idea is importante may close nyo ng dulo. Afterwards, pag nagdugtong na yung umabot na dito, ulit, kung saan ka nag-start. You can actually make a loop dito. Mag-move in ka lang ng konti doon sa next line. Para mag-go.
Okay, for those who are having a hard time, just say pause or wait. Okay, mamaya baka naiwan kayo, nahiya lang kayo. How is it going? Okay naman, Miss Paula? Okay naman? Pause daw muna.
Pause. Sir, wait lang. First step pa.
Wait.
First
1
step.
hour to, sir. 1 hour.
Okay, so they are still... Kaya niyo yan.
Actually, the basic idea is to recreate the spider web, no? Kaya maganda siya on branches. Actually, later on itong wire ko yung wire loop ko babalutin ko para matago yung pagka-metal niya. Yung iba, they would insert beads in between dito sa mga bago mag-loop. Maglalagay sila ng beads. So before getting into another knot dito, insert ulit ng beads, knot dito, insert ng beads, knot dito. Kasi magiging decorations sila at the end of the day, at the end of the craft. Na para siyang dew drops sa umaga sa isang spider web. Nakabuo na ba ng buong loop? Can you show your...
Pangduwapay lang sir nga loop.
Sir, paano yung sa gitna?
Inya di agsabatan dan.
Yes, sir.
Siglot mo latan. Mabaling isiglot mo together when mabaling actually isiglot mo dito. Kasi gamitin ko na lang yung isa.
Paano pag di pantay-pantay?
That's okay. Hindi naman pantay-pantay ang web, di ba? Ang web naman kasi hindi pantay-pantay, di ba? So okay lang. Yung may kasi actually your dagdag lang ako. So supposedly pwede kong i-connect to dito sa dulo, no? Or pwedeng the last loop ko sana, I can take this part dito, di ba ito yung simula ko? I can take this part, dito ako tatali. You see? Sa last part na ng loop ko, so meron na akong napaikot na dito. Tapos pagdating ko na dito, malapit na ako sa end kung saan ako nagsimula. Pwedeng dito ako or pwede ring dito. Pero mas gusto ko dito para siyang nagpo-crochet. So this is to indicate na magsisimula ka na sa next layer ng loops. So you see, sisimulan na ng next layer of loops. Tapos, dito naman na ako kakabit sa susunod. Sino yung nagko-crochet dati? Popular ngayon si Ate Adelaida Gia sa Session Road, yung nagko-crochet ng pagkalaklaking mandala. Kita niyo yung movement. Tapos kukunin ko dito. Loop. Kuha. Dito ulit. Pumasok na kayo sa second layer na to. This is your second layer of loops.
Okay, again, sa mga nahuhuli, just say pause if you
Okay. Yes.
a difficulty.
Actually, magiging madali to. Expect ko na madali to sa mga nung high school nagkukushay. Meron ba kayong home economics pa? Hindi ko na kasi alam yung
So,
sa K-12 kasi hindi ko na alam yung modules kung ano yung subjects eh. There are subjects that way back when I was a student na kita nyo yung how it's transforming.
are you okay, Mr. Rogelio? Parang
Can you bring to the screen yung i-view ko siya sa gallery there. Sige nga, i-put into screen nyo yung ano nyo, simulan nyo.
go ahead, Miss Joanna, don't be shy.
Joanna, okay naman yung kay Joanna eh.
Yes. Si Miss Charlene, nasa first layer pa siya. Or going to the second na? Okay, si Miss Shelly
Shelani,
also.
second layer na. Shelani, second layer. Diba? So tuloy-tuloy lang. Actually, as you go further, paliitin nyo ng paliitin, pataytinin yung loops nyo. As you go around, pahigpit ng pahigpit na. Actually, importante kasi yung una lang, siya yung medyo loose. But then when it comes to, when it comes to your loops, yung distance ng knots nyo, itighten nyo ng itighten para mahila yung web. So see, ta-tighten ko siya. Pag nakuha nyo yung idea na to, the basic idea lang nung how to make it, you can now go around and search for materials from na hindi mo naman kailangang bilhin. Especially yung kung hindi rattan, you can always use vines. Yung makakapal na vines, tapos i-twist nyo siya. So I will show to you a dream catcher na modified way out of found materials. Actually sa vines. Found vines. So the vines came from, ay nakuha, although nakuha sa Sagada. And then I'll show them later. Yeah. So, kumusta yung paikot nyo na?
Mr. DeAndre, can you see what you're working on? I think you're living in the dark kasi.
Kita naman.
Kita naman.
Sir, okay na ba to or ulitin ko? Ganyan.
Sorry. Oh, you loop again. You make a smaller loop again.
Paikot lang hanggang hanggang ma-tighten yung mabuo nyo yung ano. Sundan nyo lang how it will direct you, yung tali will direct you to yun no. So how yung tali will direct you towards the center. Pag masyado nang maliit yung gitna, yon, alam nyo nang ay pwede na akong tumigil. Hindi nyo na malup. Nakakabuo na kayo? Ajay, mas stable yung rattan eh. Maganda yung loops nyo dyan. Yon. Mr. Bayakan.
Sir, nalawlaw mo tin.
Iro tama. Kana. Tuloy mo kat iro tama ba umunod ka awang nga ka iro tama. Na iyay. Mr. Soriano. Kumusta Jay?
Sir, not a chance mat
Nya?
Sir, not a
Nag-repeat
chance
ka?
mat.
Nag-adjust.
Alam, nag-repeat ka mo tan.
Sir, agkut-kuti gamin EJ metal ngayon nga maisat-sat.
Ay, mabalin nga tikasam ka after mo nga iipadanon mo nga end-to-end G-metal. Di ba agaramid ka til loops tapos isiglot mo nga EJ ay naka nag-start agsiglot ka. JN
Sige.
habang aglulup ka niya. Daytoy agloop ka ditoy yung nag-start J-loop mo. Agsubli ka ditoy ka nga agsiglot. Santo ka ag-move in nga isiglot mo diba sit man ditoy. Santo ka ag-start man na next layer. Tapnahan nga aginuyod da ngay.
Alright, sir. Thank you.
Hindi ay.
I-tape mo Mr. Soriano.
Muli nga i-tape ng di ay nga rod. Tapno stable lat ngay. Uray no awan tape na. Stable. Tuloy-tuloy lang dito to real Kate. Miss Tungtong Dan. Tama ba? Tungtong Dan.
Yes, sir. Kas ano, day pang third.
Di ba? Tuloy-tuloy daytan ngay. Agmumumoving ka nga tumungakan.
Ay, sige po, sir.
Tuloy-tuloy mo lata ngay nga nga ma ag-tighten di web mo. Nga na ada kay tumunga ka dahil ti basit nga hole.
One po, sir.
Giant.
Thank you.
Actually, so sige. So this one's one work. Daytoy basit lang daytoy nga loop may na-impis mo dyan sinulin ng inusarna. And then ka. So this is made by an artist from Isagada actually. So to let me show you how it comes out. So dito man kat dream catcher ti may sa taga Sagada. So for you to get inspired nga pa nagbirok ton ti Vine dito nangikargaan na Tapos minodify na jay amin nandiyan ka. From dito jay basic. Tapos dito dyan na namin nakakala web. So using Vine. Actually, dito ada ag-crochet kat kalang lagi amudang ag-crochet. Masusundan nila to kasi parang gumagawa lang sila nung What's important is to you reach the center. Yeah. Kung sadya da Duma,
Yes, Miss Abigail. Do you have any problem? Tuloy lang until it becomes smaller.
yeah, hanggang ano, maliit na. Ako malaki, masyado malaki yung pagkaka ano ko nung loosen ko nung dito. Ayun. Palit ng palit. Let me just get a frame. Start optimize Manon.
I think Mr. Basilio is trying to show us he's done. Sige, a little further.
Yan.
A little further.
Ang hirap na nasa maliliit.
Pag nandun ka na sa gitna tapos yung masyado na maliit as ano, putulin mo na and ay i-tighten mo yung nut and then putulin mo na. Pwede mo nang putulin. Actually. Tapos ang ginagawa yung iba, pwede namang unfinished yung Kung yung rattan din lang, so may wood naman siya. Yung iba naman nira-wrap nila. Pwede silang mag-cut ng strips. Yung iba pwedeng kung ang ginamit nila sinulid na sinulid, pwedeng ang iba gumagamit ng pang-wrap na ribbon. Tapos ang nakasabit is yung afterwards you'll be making kahit ano na kasi ang pwede mong gawing sa pansabit eh. For example, this one is ang sabit niya is balahibo ng manok. Anything to hang. So this is the loop actually. Ito yung medyo maliliit yung pagkakagawa niya. So pag maliliit, ganito. Tapos ang ginamit niya is hindi hemp. I chose hemp kasi para mas madaling magtali-tali. Pero kung mas gusto nyo na mas mabusisi, mas intricate, you can work on ganito. Kaliliit na and ang ginamit niya sinulid. Nag-combine siya na different kinds of sinulid kaya nagkaroon ng different shades naman. After siyang makagawa ng isang ikot, there's a lighter one dito, darker, tapos black. You see how ito kasi may combination eh. Combination work. So ito din. Tapos finish niya. So, mag-start ako dito for different.
Miss Marjorie is done. Let's see.
So, this is
Okay.
Mr. Basilio. Yan. Si Miss Joanna. Okay na rin. Actually, done na siya. Let me start with this one.
Mr. DeAndre, you're done? Not yet. Okay. How about inputting the beads? Manong. I think some of them have beads, some have beads, no? Yeah.
You can put the beads during the process, nung process mo nung before you do loops. Diba? For example, kung ito, no?
Oh.
Pwede ka na maglagay ng beads dyan eh. You scatter it. Yun, oh. Oh, there, oh. May gumawa na nun, may naglagay na siya ng beads. Yun.
Yeah, tapos sa next, anong tawag dun? Sa next loop, pwede mo ilagay inside the beads, di ba? Tama?
Anywhere, actually, depende kung sa anong pattern yung gusto mo eh. You can actually
Hindi ko lang pattern.
magde-develop, you actually find it na interesting din yung when you design, actually in designing, there's what they call asymmetric and symmetric.
Mhm.
So pag asymmetric, usually yung yung binabalance mo na buo-buo,
Yes.
pantay-pantay. So if you're, for example, for a circle, tapos you want to put beads. So as long as yung frequency mo, yung how alternate you'll be putting the beads, nasa iyo na rin yon. So kung gusto mo on the start pa lang eh habang itatali mo doon sa framework mo eh bilalagay ka na ng beads, pwede. Nasa iyo yung design. Tapos ang ending niyan, parang nakapaikot yung beads mo doon sa web. Pwede ring nasa iyo kung only on one side. Parang, for example, ang gagayahin mo sana is parang itsura ng dartboard. So bilog siya, tapos may parang eto lang yung may beads, eto walang beads, eto may beads. Parang gano'n. It's up to you how you will create, how it's actually how wild your imagination is in putting it, in setting it up.
Yeah. Okay, so that's
Yan.
all right. So what we did today, that does not mean na yan na yung final ninyo, ha? Baka sabihin nyo, hindi naman ako nagpaparush na magpa-submit. Okay, so you just write it out so you can explore it, so you know how to design it. Yeah, you can actually see a lot of designs din sa online. So if meron kayong feathers, actually maganda rin yun.
Yeah, leather.
So it's up to you to design it.
For example, so I'm going to start this. From a square na framework. So the idea is to recreate talaga yung spider web. Yung saying iba.
Mr. Richmond is also done. Si Mr. Akli parang ang bigat ng problema niya. Wala
Oh,
ka ba?
hirap. Oh, nagrigat.
Hindi pa na-follow. Ay, naku. Oh no.
So, effect nung different shape. Yung mga natapos, actually, if you have extra para doon sa sinulid nyo, ay doon sa tali nyo, you can work on making tassels. You can probably work on making tassels. So, okay, siguro Marami dakti tassel niya. So, in same length lang yung tali or the thread. Mr. Salidaw, nalpas na, mabaling nga garamit pa iti bitin na. Pabitin lang dato yan. This is actually for pabitin. So just cut same length of strips. Parehas nga haba ay same length. Tapos you get this. Kailangan yung sentro. Then Italy. See this? Marami ka na. Nalam na yung sentro.
Okay, Mr. Richmond, are you listening? Okay, actually everyone, it's
Then ang
the tassel part na.
This is the tassel. Actually, you can, this is just a suggestion para sa kung ano yung magiging panghang mo, no? So, it's just what? Same length na strips. You cut it, then i-fold mo, i-fold nyo sa center. And then make an, take an extra na tali to tie it sa middle. And then, extend ka lang ng konti. Lagyan mo siya ng head. Parang, lagyan mo siya ng belt actually. So, pwede mo siyang lagyan ng belt. Pwedeng paikot. Ikot. Tapos, tie. Close nyo. So, naka-belt. Pwede hanapin pa rin yung original tie niya. So it's going to be your tassel. The idea is to make a belt. Tassels. Magmumukha siyang Christmas tree lang, pero okay. Hindi ko siya cleaners. Anyway. I'm planning today to wrap. I intend to wrap this with simot lang until all around. Close ko siya for the holder. Na idea lang. So maraming tassels ang gagawin. You make several of these tassels to decorate your dream catcher. Okay.
Okay, Mr. DeAndre, lagyan mo na ng tassel.
Maraming ka taso na.
Si Mr. Richmond, andyan ka pa? Andito yung work mo but you're not there.
There.
Okay, yan. Si Miss Joanne.
Miss
Nice.
Joanna, you add pa. Dagdagan mo pa yung tassel mo para mas marami kasi. Actually, the more sabit, mas maganda.
Yeah.
The more na madagdagan mo pa yung sabit, the more na ano. For example, look at this, di ba? Ang dami niyang sabit. Ay, tatlo actually. So, ito naman puro chicken feather. Ay, chicken, yung tail ng rooster. Yeah. The most available at the moment is for you to make a tassel. Actually, a tassel is good. Diba? Add more, add ka pa ng tassels. As long as you still have material. Mukha siyang Pasko naman so mukha siyang star. Actually, I think some of the materials natin dito, like the rattan is available sa ano, Panghoy, mga ganon. Meron din sa Pandayan ata. And laser.
Okay, just for the for clarifying this to everybody, again, you will not be submitting this today. You are not required to submit it today in case na for you it is not enough pa and you want to do some modifications with your works. That's very nice, Miss Joanna. Okay, but again, if you want to improve it further, you have until next week to do it. So it's Saturday next week. Pero along that, what do you call this? Give a short sharing of your artwork journey. So for example, what did you learn from what you did? And then how did it make you feel when you finished the artwork? And how did it improve your art appreciation further? Okay, so for now, this is a workshop after all. So it engages practice, para alam niyo kung paano gawin and for you to have an idea of how to do it. And then so next week will be the due date. So next week, Saturday is the due date of your submission. Again, this is 50-50. 50 goes to your CS, 50% goes to your exam. Okay, so please do your best with it. Okay.
Si Mr. Salidaw, pamuling kuan na. Anang na kinagaan pala taso niya. Naging pusa tuloy.
Yes, nag-off cam na siya. Great.
Naging pusa tuloy.
Oo. How about, sino na yung may ano kanina? Si Miss Mona Lisa, may I see your work so far? The one you put the beads with?
Oh, gusto ko yung makita yung naglagay ng beads.
Ma'am, hindi pa po tapos. Wait lang po.
It's okay. It's a progress after all. Hindi naman result palagi yung nakikita natin.
Iyon.
Oh,
Nag-beads mo lang ni
Mr.
Mr.
Al. Yes.
Mr. Al.
Yeah. Amazing. See? So, doon din naman nakikita, you are after all very creative people.
Yeah, actually, hindi mo man i-expect.
Mm-mm.
Malabas na may creativity, how you play around.
Remember what we said before that an artist experiences 3 experiences. The first is the before, and then the during, and then the after, diba? So that's the during you're doing right now, and I hope that you're exploring on your creative side.
And I don't think there's no creative person. Always, every person has his own creativity depending on where, kung saan siya nag-express. So yun, as I said, you can be in mute, you can be someone hindi ka man marunong mag-drawing pero marunong ka magtugtog ng gitara. So you're still an artist, you're a performing artist. You may not be able to draw, but you can dance. So you're still a dancer as an artist. And then you may not be able to know how to draw, but you can craft. This is what we're doing. We're crafting. So sabi nga natin, a weaver is an artist. The weaver may not be able to dance. Most weavers are actually good cultural dancers. A weaver may not be able to paint, but then they can weave and make artistic pieces out of them. Actually, there's the last May was the Art Weaves. June pala ng Art Weaves. So the Art Weaves is we came together, artists and weavers. Tapos the artist will paint an artwork na i-translate ng weaver into a woven piece. So that's what we did, and let me share dito share ko lang ni Gayam. This is one na hindi ko pala na-share kanina.
Okay, Miss Marjorie, kulang na lang is the tassel. Okay, so Miss Erica. All right, that's very nice. You can make it smaller pa, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yon. There. That's cute one.
True.
O, di ba? Actually, mukha pwede ring Christmas decor siya.
Sir, yung akin pa ba yung cute?
You are si Miss Marjorie. Sige ulit. Show it to us again. Ala, ba't naiyak ka? Don't be shy. You're showing it already.
You know, may beads.
Mm-mm. Yeah. It's nice naman, Miss Marjorie. Yes, see? Maybe most of you didn't realize you had it in you. Ano? After we went through this, si Mr.
Tutulungan ko na lang po siya mag-beats-beats sa gilid-gilid.
Actually, pwede yung one way to put beads then is to insert all the beads in your string before you start tying. So you can play around kung mas masiksik ba sa beads or bawasan ka ng beads, gano'n. Just in between tying. These activities naman, it's something like ang tawag doon, art, parang ano yung term nila doon? Pag yung itlog the word sa dulong dila ko. Basta tinitrigger niya. This activity will trigger your artistry. So even you might not know, nagagawa ka na ng dream catcher on the side. Dahil gusto mo lang may nakasabit sa bahay nyo. Pero na-express mo yung artistry mo. Na it may not be something na sasabihin mo for business. Kasi actually, sellable ang dream catchers currently eh. Lalo pa nung pinauso na nung napauso pa yung mandala. So you'll find yung sa Session Road, yung pagkalaki-laki. Actually, that's a modified term of dream catcher. So it's crocheted mandala. Pero the idea is taken from the dream catcher. May framework siya. Yun nga lang, instead of kamay mo na nagtatali-tali, nagkukrochet ka, paikot. Di ba? So, yun. Let me share pala to. This is our project. So, this is the art weaves. So, I painted and made the wire tree sa likod. And then, my partner, weaver, manang Jane, nag-weave naman siya ng counterpart. So that's that's fabric na inspired by yung artwork. Yun. So may beading din, meron siyang element of beads. So this is how you try to generate ideas taken from other artists. So sabi artist din ng weavers. They may not think na artist sila pero artists and weavers. Imagine nyo yung kung paano nila ma-recreate, pag-create ng image. Magbibilang lang sila ng sinulid pero nakaka-create sila ng figures out of sa weaving.
Yes, actually, we had the lesson on tapestry.
Tapestry, yes.
Yes, it was in and under the mediums kasi of visual arts, and then yun, tapestry. It's amazing. So it's really a talent then for them to be able to visualize that. Okay, how about si Miss Aiza? How is it going? Oh. So she
Ayan.
also used beads. That's cute.
Tapos sa gitna, pagitna,
Yeah.
pabilog, paikot, pababa. Ay, sa gitna.
Okay, how about si Miss Abigail? Howdy, howdy. Parang hindi pa siya confident ipakita yung work niya. It's okay. Again, it's a working process. It's arts after all. Okay, is there anybody who is having any problem? Something we can help you with? Wala.
Ni Mr. Soriano ba, Jay Tatay? Jay, umuusog yung niya? Ay, hindi. Wood naman yung gamit niya. Ayun.
Okay, so he is putting beads na. So he undid what he did first, and then he's putting beads na. Nice. Sino na yun? Wala pang tassel. Si Mr. Richmond, how are you?
Ma'am,
Na-follow ba ang tasseling?
Ma'am Feather, sana nga pumunta ako sa nagbebenta ng Bicol. Pero close.
Ah, close. Sayang.
Yung finished product ton.
Owen. Okay, how about Mr. Ackley, how are you?
Ma'am,
Follow ka na finally?
well,
Okay, good. All right, go ahead, Miss Jamie. It's okay. Again, it doesn't have to be the final product right now. Don't rush, okay? Para naman sulit-sulit ang grade, di ba? Again, 50-50 to. So it bears a really huge weight for your CS in the exam. So, Mr. Mark Daniel, nawala ka na. Hindi ka nag-open ang camera mo.
Ay, sorry po.
Si Miss Erica, you can always use, alam mo yung pwede naman alternate nyo kung walang tali, especially kung pwede kayong gumamit ng yung sinulid na pang-crochet.
Yarn.
Gumamit kayo mas yarn na mas makakapal.
Oo.
Pwede rin. Other than tali na ganito. Or you can always use sinulid like ginagamit ng sa Chinese. And actually, ayan. So, ito yung ginagamit ng Chinese. Kung may malapit na weavers sa inyo, pwedeng manghingi kayo ng mga sinulid nila na excess. Yung mga pinagputulan ng hobby nila.
There's a question for you, Manong. Ano
Ayun.
daw yung tali na gamit mo?
Ay, anong tali yung ginamit ko? Yung
Hemp rope.
yung hemp. Yung iba naman sa'yo gamit hemp rope din. Yung ganito. Yan. You can always, pero pwedeng yung para sa mga pino na yung yung hemp rope kasi malalaki. So, ang bilis mong makapuno ng isang buong circle. Pero kung gusto mo na mas magdidetalye, you can use threads. Yung polyester na or nylon threads na medyo makapal. So, ang mangyayari niyan, you'll sew in beads into it. So, gagamit ka ng karayom. Pero the same idea pa rin. So, para kang nagtatahi na para maitali mo lang yung mga threads mo, ay yung sinulid mo para magawa mo yung paikot ng webbing. It's a different material. So, yun nga, sabi ko, we generally ginagamit ng mga Chinese tassels. Yung ginagamit nila paggawa ng tassels na hindi gagamit sa damit-damit na may tassels. Like that. Ito ba ang ito is din. So ito yung tali na to is sinulid out of yarn. This is yarn. mercerized yarn. Mabibili yan sa hanger. Taas. Pwede kayong gumawa din ng cotton na thread doon. Kung gusto nyo, pwede kayong gumamit ng cotton thread. So, as an accent din naman, pwedeng pag gumamit kayo ng medyo silk or nylon threads, pwede naman kayong gumamit ng strips of ribbon pang decorate. So pag strips of ribbon, yun yung ginagawa ng isa kong friend. Ribbon naman. So pati yung bilog niya, pinapaikutan niya nira-wrap niya yung ng ribbon. Tapos yung tassels niya, made out of ribbons naman. Yan. Pag nilabas niya, sabi, mukhang pang wedding. Actually, dinisplay sa SM yun nung ibang gawa niya.
I wanna ask lang, Manong, as an artist, parang I saw your handicraft and then parang I'm just wondering, where do you get all your inspirations from?
Culture. Actually, yung mga gawa ko, necklaces, no? So generally, I do necklaces, although I do earrings on the side. So some of my earrings are taken from materials na nahanapan sa labas. Wood, branches, and then doon naman sa necklaces ko, since I use semi-precious stones. So basically, it's a modified Cordillera thing. So from the bungo or the bungo of the elders, binomodify ko na siya to make it a little bit an updated look. For example, so since I gave yung ginamit ko na ay yung binigay kay Ambassador Carlson. So ano ba yung materials na ginamit ko doon? Let's see. So, share ko lang. Although pinakita natin to kanina. So this was given to Ambassador Carlson. So yung mga blue beads are actually chevrons. So common yan sa mga Kalinga. Sa Kalinga beads, chevrons. Yung namang red are made taken from corals. So more Cebu siya, Palawan kung nakuha. Tapos yung puti naman basic na white, pero they are carved out of shells. So the colors are basically the flag of the United States.
Mhm.
Baka sabihin na lang hindi ako
Okay, so that's the meaning behind that.
nagpo-present ako for US. So yun.
Oh.
Pero it's inspired by the Star Spangled Banner, which is basically the flag of the United States. If you look closely dun sa beads na blue, so that's the chevron, parang may star siya sa actual sa gitna.
Yeah.
So yun. So that's how I created. I took elements from the Cordilleran culture, additional fusion of cultures of the others, like Cebu, from Palawan, Visayas, and then inspired by who am I giving it to.
Mhm. How about dun sa sa tree with the beads? I mean,
Okay.
how did that pop out in your mind?
Okay. So, marami naman gumagawa ng wire trees, no?
Where
So, yun lang. Hindi madalang yung incorporation of
Okay, that's not okay.
madalang ang incorporation ang pagko-combine ng acrylic and wire trees. Generally, is freestanding ng wire trees. So, when the wire trees was placed on the artwork, actually they're all inspired by the Tree of Life. Tree of Life is an artwork by general artworks by that comes out from ano to? Indian. Medyo sa India.
tree
So
of
sabihin man nila mukha kang Indiano kasi. Sabihin man nila mukha kang Indiano, pero I swear partly itambuan da ito nga
Purely
Alam ni-
ignorant ba? Yes,
Yeah.
okay. Speaking of, how about dun sa in your appearance? Because I'm just wondering, the artist, sino yun? Si Kidlat Tahimik, he was also quite eccentric. So is it like a common thing among artists na
Hindi naman. This is pandemic look.
inspired the pandemic lang pala?
This is the effect of pandemic. So parang I haven't had a haircut because of pandemic. Tapos sabi ko sayang naman, wag muna. Enjoy ko muna yung long hair. Kasi never grew this hair that long ever since. Siyempre sanay tayo na di high school kami kat mapultakan kami ng kami papupis.
Yeah.
Tapos nag-ROTC ako, so definitely dapat clean cut. So throughout, hanggang mag-work ako, bawal din sa work ko as biomedical engineer to sport long hair. Dapat presentable in terms of parang professional in the business. So
Okay, I thought naman
Yan lang. So pandemic lang to, pandemic.
pandemic lang pala. Inspired by the pandemic naman. Okay, thank you. Curious lang. How about the others? How are your works going so far, everyone? Wala pa, Miss Joanna. Hindi pa ba satisfied?
Ma'am, excuse me lang. May tanong.
Yes.
Ma'am, paano pag yung panggawa nung ginawa doon sa trip catcher, ma'am? Hindi yung katulad sa ginawa ni Sir.
Ano yan?
Again?
I mean, iba yung ginawang, hindi ko tinularan yung ginawa, yung way nung paggawa niyo ng trip catcher. It's okay lang ba, ma'am?
It's open. It's open design. Hindi
Sir,
naman kailangan you can be open to your designs. Ayan. So you made ang radiation niya, nag-start ka sa taas. Parang pag ganun ka No?
yes.
Ginawa mo pag ganito Parang gano'n. It's your design Nobody's going to control your pero it's the idea the same. As long as you can
Mukha namang dream catcher.
Dream catcher naman siya.
That's okay.
Yun lang, the idea niya is nag-radiate siya pag gano'n.
Yeah.
Hindi yung pag ganito lahat. Hindi pag gano'n. Simula siya sa taas.
Yes, go ahead, Mr. Al. Can you show it from a further distance so we can see? So I think si Mr. Al then
Mr. Al.
hindi rin siya symmetric. Parang mas maraming content dun sa taas. Tapos he made use of 2 loops. Did you?
Hindi. Gumawa siya ng dalawa.
Oo.
Actually, pwede siyang gumawa ng pagdugtungin niya yung dalawa, going to be a long hanging decor.
Oo.
Long hanging decor.
Yan yung first. Oh, that's the story behind that.
Actually, pwede mo ring ano, if you take that, no, for example, kung ito yung, tapos pwede mong sabit, tas another one dito sa taas. Tapos mag-join sila. Magiging chandelier naman. Di ba? You can actually use it for different applications, not only for wall decor. Baka may practical applications you can attach. You can make a parang hanging basket na dalawa. Tapos ganun-ganun din naman yung gilid. Then you put light sa center. There are different ways you can use yung idea of the making of a dream catcher. Nagiging a way of basketry din. Actually, it's the idea behind the dream catcher din, yung pagtatali-tali, is macrame. So macrame has a lot of wide range of uses. Isa na doon yung paggawa nila ng mga tali-tali tapos lagayan ng flower pots. Same idea. You get a rope, make knots, and create something out of them.
Okay, yes. Manong Julius, can you show the square again? Ay, yung rectangular frame. Kasi someone is asking if it's okay kung hindi circle. Of course it is. There. Okay, Miss Ovelyn, did you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Tutuloy-tuloy yan hanggang gitna. Ano rin.
It's the same concept.
Same concept.
Okay.
Ending din naman niya, medyo oval yung gitna. Mag-oval kasi si Miss Joanna gumawa ng dalawa layered. Pwede ka rin gumawa ng 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tapos pagdugtungin mo yung dulo. So ang tendency niyan, 4 na circles. Tapos may tali ka pa sa taas. Tapos lagyan mo ng ilaw sa gitna. Diba? Mayroon ka ng chandelier. Those are the practical applications of the project.